of a hue.
As we were talking about earlier, we work in 4-hour shifts here on Nautilus, and that means everybody gets some time to rest. And our onboard coral expert is not on the shift, so we say highly technical things like pinkish hue, and it looks different than before, but these corals can be really difficult to identify, even for the experts. So we try to get zooms and screen grabs so that they can be examined later.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah, if we could look at the base, we might see, this could be a bamboo. You might see those telltale rings along the stem.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now the ROV moves.
That one's interested back there as well.
Okay, you can zoom a bit more there. Trying to get the base for him.
We also have scientists ashore that are
my bad.
Coming wide.
on a
I did slip off the rock. I pressed the wrong lever.
on a special science chat. They can also chime in from around the world.
Okay, try again.
And all of our viewers can submit content, comments or questions on our website, nautiluslive.org. Not seeing anything on science chat.
Full zoom.
Yeah, I hate doing that jerk with the camera, but I can't. I'm nudged in right there, so I didn't have much choice. I'll move it around once I land to get it, if I have to. Oh, the flow. No, it's way too fast.
Yeah, I think these polyps definitely do look different than the other ones we've seen. I don't know what that means, but they do look different.
It can't be any slower, though.
They're definitely all facing the same direction,
Yes.
taking advantage of the currents that bring them their food.
You want to keep moving north?
What's that?
You want to keep moving north?
Yeah, let's wait for a minute, though. I'm going to go look at this sponge. Yeah.
I'm going to go with primnoid for that one.
Wow.
That's a nice big sponge.
Definitely a little current coming over the hill right there. This will be a good one to
It's like the same
follow up.
species.
Herc's struggling to make that move.
Must be the perfect spot for him.
It's like a sheep.
That's full beans.
Oh, wow.
Looks like it's trying to mimic pillow lava.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's camouflage technique.
Wow. Emma, what did you say your identification was on this one?
Euplectilidae balsaminae.
Or Dr. Seuss
Totally
tree.
Dr. Seuss.
Oh, wow.
For
No,
short.
wow. That's a nice
Whoa.
view.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Don't have that view of this species.
Oh, this one has a little shrimp friend too.
Do we want to lose the lasers when we get a...
Yeah, definitely. We'd love some grabs with no lasers.
Wow.
Okay, lasers are on right now. You want them off?
No, I mean just when we zoom back out to get the full view of the organism. Wow.
Oh,
Nice shot.
that's beautiful.
So is that the direction of the current? Is it looking
Yeah.
like it's perpendicular to the direction of the current?
The opening you see there is
Yes.
right into the current for sure.
Wow.
Gabby, can we
Struggled
kill the lasers?
struggled hard to come around
What's
here.
that, Steve?
Can we kill the lasers now?
Roger.
Thanks.
So the way that those shapes are underneath that must be the perfect way to funnel the current into itself and capture all its nutrients.
Yeah.
It's magnificent.
It's like the shrimp is
Wow.
making an appearance,
Coming out to fight.
wants to be included in these captures.
See if we can look into it there, Steve. Zoom in a bit, see what the structure looks like.
One of our viewers on nautiluslive.org is calling this a deep sea space mushroom.
Yes.
I was going to say the fibrousness of it reminds me a lot of a mushroom.
Yeah.
Sorry, trying to hold still for it.
Those look all kinds of baby shrimps or something in there. Do you see all those,
Oh
those
yeah,
small
there's
organisms?
just little tiny guys.
Yeah. So what we see with our naked eye is those larger shrimps, but obviously there's smaller ones in there, and
It's like a pretty safe.
yeah,
place
larger
to grow.
abundance.
Lots of protection. Oh.
Okay, can slowly go wide there, Steve. Hold there and let her get a few stills.
Is there a larger squat lobster in there?
Yeah, I'm seeing something in there. Maybe that's why that shrimp was hightailing it out of there.
Yeah, it looks like there's a larger crustacean or something in that center bottom hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
Can push back in on the crustacean if you want, Steve.
Haven't seen any squat lobsters yet.
I think it might be a squat lobster.
Looks angry, whatever it is.
Yeah, he's like, back off, suckers. He definitely looks different than the shrimp.
Yeah, quite a bit larger. Oh, there's the shrimp in the upper left.
Yeah.
Just going out of frame.
These are just the things we see on the outside. I can't imagine what's going on inside there. So those little organisms, I wonder if they weren't a tiny squat lobsters.
Oh, two
Sorry.
shrimp.
That was
Great.
pilot pushing
Thank
the
you,
wrong
that
button.
was
Great job.
fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for that.
just another example of how these communities depend on the corals and sponges that we've been seeing for shelter, and we often see these organisms together. That's one of the reasons why we are focusing our work on this expedition on corals and sponges.
And that one looked like it was at least a half-meter around when we approached.
Get the lasers back on
Yeah,
here.
the lasers, yeah, so the 10, so it's at least a half-meter in diameter.
Right.
I think that's my favorite sponge I've ever seen.
You're pretty much back up on the ridge.
We're on the ridge now.
I think so.
The brittle stars seem to like the ridge.
Yes, fair bit of current coming over the hill right there.
Uh-huh. Seems like the sponge likes the flanks.
No, I'm coming to the north there. It's, I know where I am there under Argus. Okay, Steve. Yep, go for it.
We've been seeing several different types of coral on this dive and also on our dive yesterday. One of the reasons we zoom in is not just for Stephen to show off his camera skills, but also this is how scientists identify them. They want to see those individual polyps, the way that they're arranged and the way that they move, which can help them to identify corals, although it still can be very difficult.
You got that one, do you?
Yep, I imaged that one.
Okay,
Thank you.
off we go.
What are all the little white specks on the rocks too?
I don't know. Particulates of some sort. Some of the times
Some of
you
them
can
are
get
bigger.
recrystallization in the vesicles of a basalt, which we call vogs, which are crystals that form on the sea, that are underwater, zeolites and other hydrous minerals.
Do a quick zoom on the little white guys. Full
There's
zoom.
another smooth bit up on the top of this rock.
What's that?
I'll point it out when I zoom out. It was like that smooth, glassy texture we had seen earlier.
Yeah, I think that smooth, glassy texture is related to polish of how the grains or sediments in the area get moved about with the current and actually polish off a surface of the rock.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you. These environments remind me a lot of like desert pavement and desert varnish.
Yeah.
So we're continuing this dive that
You wanna
started.
lighten it up there for a minute, Steve, so I can see out. Thanks.
This dive started around 8 o'clock local time, Hawaii Standard Time last night. It's now the wee morning hours of.
What's that black dot we're passing? Is that just a shadow? Yeah, I think it is. Never mind.
Oh,
Lower
Right.
left.
Sea
Yeah.
cucumber?
it was.
It's back to the left a little bit.
Truncated pillow basalt. You can see the insides of
You're
how
all right.
it's-
Yeah.
He's back.
Wow, the concentration of brittle stars is really picking up
Tilt up though if you want.
as we come
if
up.
you want.
We are seeing more and more life.
Something like what we saw on the previous watch up this boulder that was covered with them.
Looks like potentially a bamboo coral.
Yeah.
Some of these
Okay, Steve.
some of these pillow lavas look like they could have cooled yesterday, but
Yeah.
from what we've been learning about, it was definitely not yesterday.
Those are beautiful polyps. Definitely oriented in the same direction.
Mm-hmm.
Current's definitely going left to right in our view there.
I'm finished capturing. Thank you.
So can you talk a little bit about when we think these volcanoes were active?
A 30-meter bump to the
Our
north.
hypothesis is
got
they
it.
were active in but
Please.
sometime in between 70 and
Bridge,
90
Matt?
million years ago. So yeah, they definitely didn't cool yesterday. But
you
again,
move
that's why we're
30
getting
meters,
samples
bearing
so that we can
360?
date these rocks and see when these underwater volcanoes actually form.
Thank you, Alex.
And the brittle sea stars, they just love this area here. Yeah, and there are some of those polished areas. I wonder if the brittle sea stars don't polish things.
They're in the bottom of the screen. That's not
Bring your
a
head
sea
to
star. That's a
015 if you want. Got me.
It's a nice coral.
coral
Yeah,
there.
that's a nice coral.
Hmm. It's a black coral there, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
Okay, Steve.
Looks like it could be.
You You pushed all the way in there on the...
Yeah, full zoom.
Roger. As close as I can get.
Are those closed polyps now? Yeah.
Some of them are definitely open. The ones on the
Oh, I
bottom of
see.
the screen.
What makes it a black coral? Doesn't look black.
The skeleton.
Yeah,
Skeleton.
internal
Okay.
structure is black.
Do you want a shot of the base? Are you happy with that?
If you can get the base, that'd be great.
Roger.
Those polyps are definitely unique as compared to the other ones we've seen as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Got it. Thank you.
Is each branch isn't a polyp, is it? No.
Kind of
Can
looks
you,
like there's a lot
Can
of...
you change his bearing to 015?
Looks like there are multiple polyps on those upper branches,
Copy.
but down below it got a little confusing.
Yeah.
Bridge, nav. Can we change our bearing to 015?
Yeah, going with bathypathes for that black coral.
Thanks, Alex.
So as our dive is continuing here, more folks are joining us online.
You have to drop it down a bit, Gabby.
Okay.
Come down 10 meters.
My delta is 10 meters.
And your altitude is 30 meters.
Okay.
Change your head a little bit too if you...
To what do you want my head to?
030. But you'll have to come down first.
There's some of those. What are those white? What do we do? Any of us know what those white? I guess
See.
corals are that are on the smaller corals.
The guys on this rock here?
Yeah.
Can zoom in there, Steve.
I don't know what those are.
They do look like small corals to me.
Yeah. For some reason they remind me of the bubblegum corals, and I'm sure I'm completely wrong, but how they get all knobby when they contract.
Where am I, Gabby?
You are about 15 degrees off of my starboard.
Oh. I'm pulling you around, am I?
Yep.
Roger.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you can zoom out. Let's do a 045 move.
045?
Yeah, 30
Okay.
meters, 045.
Yeah. Bridge,
Seems
is
like
nav.
these brittle stars are doing some polishing of their own. You notice there's a differential in the
Maybe
colors
30 meters, bearing
where you see
045.
higher populations of brittle stars. The rocks almost look a little darker, a little
Thank you,
more
Alex.
polished right there as well, right?
Yeah, it's hard to know the cause and effect there if the
Right,
if the current's polishing it and then the sea stars prefer it, or
exactly.
So what
which
do you?
came first.
What's your thought with 045 there? Following the contour.
Yeah. Just to get
I just got to get above this.
Argus a little closer. We're stretched out here for me to stay on the contour. I'll give you an overview here. Drops off to the left there.
So if you're
talking to
just,
me?
No, I was talking to Emil.
Okay.
What was the question?
You were asking about the 045?
Yeah.
Yeah, it drops off to my left, so I'm just, now I've come up.
Oh,
Just
okay.
bringing
Just
Argus a
staying
little
on the
closer to us.
staying on the ridge.
Yeah, see, I kind of followed the ridge there.
Gotcha.
there's a different kind of sea star there that
Yeah.
we haven't seen.
You want to look at him?
Yeah. I
Sure.
mean,
Roger.
You're tugging on me, so I can just go tail to tail if you want.
Come down.
Roger.
I'll bring my head around.
Are these looking angular to you in the background there, Andrew?
Yeah, some of these
Okay,
things look
Steve.
angular. How many more spaces do I have to?
Get down to one.
Yeah, you got one big box.
great shot. Thank you.
Is this still a brittle star or is it something different?
I don't know what this is called.
It's got another 20 on the 045 move, so it should get you closer.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, you're talking to me to
No,
move
no,
you
I was
talking to
just
me.
Okay.
telling Gabby, I'm pulling
Yeah.
on her there. so-
Yeah.
Yeah, he was watching me be a little twitchy. He's just trying to make me feel better.
Aw,
I
so
know.
kind.
I know.
We're thinking about you.
Thanks, Steve.
We'll see if I can slide your way to meet halfway, but
Is there any way we can position ourselves to try to see if one of these angular rocks is loose? Or are we in a bad spot?
no, we're always in a good spot.
We're in a good spot and
even
getting
when we're not.
better.
Okay, getting better.
Ooh.
I don't know if we can, if there's anywhere we can go without a brittle star.
How big of an angled rock do you want? That's the question.
Yeah, I mean, these ones are
Big
pretty
enough for a big box.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
Small
think-
enough for my beak.
get the biggest one you can there.
Okay, roger.
Use the force.
I'll use the force.
You can do it. I know you can.
And if Dan says it will fit in the box, I think we're all obligated to believe him this time.
Okay, do you have something in mind there, Andrea?
I don't want to get a brittle star, but I don't know if we can avoid it, can we?
No, maybe.
And then you have
Sure.
to process
Like this guy?
process the meat.
Process the meat, oh God.
Zoom back out, Steve. Why not? She's not ready yet. She's still thinking about it.
No more thinking.
Here, I'll move over for you if you want.
No.
Is it attached?
Oh, that big one's
Weirdly is.
loose. Big one's loose.
I know, but it's so giant.
It has like 3 brittle stars on it. Oh,
Oh, it moved. Oh,
Oh, that one.
yes. Go.
I'm unfortunately moving the vehicle as I do this.
No, I'm moving. I'm trying to get you a little
Oh, okay.
closer.
I can hang out for
try,
just a second.
try some of these guys over here. Was that
Okay.
easier for you?
Let me hop over there.
I'm gonna let Dan just sort of
Okay.
sort out for just a second and just keep an eye on things here.
Yeah, we're good. I'm watching. Okay,
Okay.
do your thing.
Okay. Something here, maybe?
Yeah, go in there, see what you get.
I'm in my own light, which is an awesome feature.
It's like the best claw
Good.
game ever.
Good planning.
Just go in there and see what you get.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Can you are you giving him full force?
I'm giving it the beans.
Okay. Can we rotate him around? Yeah, let's see.
Victory roll.
I mean, he looks pretty good. Is he? We only have the big box left?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Do you want me to go bigger?
I guess. Yeah. Is it going to be too much troll?
No,
No.
we're super light. We can.
Okay, we are. All right. So If you can find another guy that fits in your beak.
Okay.
That one that has the brittle star on it right at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I'm liking
That
that one.
one might.
It's just under the bumper there.
Oh my
That
gosh.
one's enormous.
I might bite off more than I can chew here.
I'll poke it, see what happens.
Okay.
Like a chicken getting a bug. Doink, doink, doink. You won't hurt the manipulator if you do it. If you close jaw poke it. Oh yeah, that wants to come home.
That's a beauty.
It's a columnar basalt.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it too big to get?
No.
Dan says it's not.
Well, we're obligated to go with that then.
Yeah, I know. He's the boss.
I'm not the boss. I'm just optimistic. You can, the size of the jaws are only like that, right? Like the size of my hand.
Okay.
Do we have lasers
10.
on?
It's the jaws are approximately 10 centimeter opening there, but yeah, coming up with lasers.
Yeah, lasers are on. They're
Lasers
just
are on.
We're just
up,
lost in the
up in the
rocks.
field, yeah.
There they are there, see them?
Ah, okay.
There now.
Thank you.
On the rock.
20.
So if you're just tuning in, we're collecting this rock sample. Theoretically, we're correcting
Can I
it.
get a zoom on that a little bit? Thank you.
So that we can do some advanced dating techniques to try to determine when these volcanoes were active.
Okay. I see
You can do
where I
it.
can
Yeah,
grab. I can see where I can grab this guy.
I can totally see it.
But I'm going to get in my own way to do it. Ooh, no, that's too awkward.
Oh, you look
It's
like you got
doable.
it.
Totally doable.
Think so? You see the
Yeah.
angle I want, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
Oh yeah.
Come to mama.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, what do we got open?
We are going for box E.
It's the
Starboard.
closer one, so
Yeah.
it's forward.
Yeah.
Here, let's
Farthest
let's
forward.
get a quick victory lap for this guy.
Totally.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Can I get a whoop whoop?
Look at that.
And we've got some of our own measurements here on this watch. We've got the turtles and we've got the beans. Can you talk a little bit about what full beans is and maybe another unit of measuring system?
Full
Beans.
force.
Beans can equate to lots of things besides coffee.
But in this case, how many beans we talking? What's another unit of how much force the hand can
typically,
apply?
Typically, full beans is maximum. So in the case of there, Gabby's putting, I don't know, what's that thing make? 800 pounds of closure force on the jaws.
Really? 800 pounds?
I forget what a craft is.
Yeah.
Less than a competition.
It will crush a rock that I can't crush with a hammer on my
Okay,
own.
can we go wide on Zeus?
Fantastic.
What are you doing? What are you
That looks like a
lifting on just
beautiful
up for?
sample.
Yes,
There
that
was
looks
a
big
chunk
mamma
of
jamma.
there was a big chunk of stuff inside the ring.
And
That
it,
stuff.
I know. But the boat's not moving.
and it
Okay.
looks
But
like
Argus is moving.
the
I
brittle
don't know,
star.
Dan. I just got nervous.
It's gone.
Yeah, I'm
So we
watching.
open it.
I
Okay, we're
know.
good.
We believe in you.
Okay, do you need bubble or can you get there from here?
I can get there from here.
Steve, zoom in on a brittle star. These things gross me out.
The brittle stars do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got one in your pocket. It's gonna sleep with you tonight.
They're just chilling.
They give
Gonna
me
wait till you
nightmares.
go to, wait till you go to
Total
sleep and
nightmares.
come up and cover your mouth.
Oh God, like a spider crawling up your leg.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you for that visual.
Dan, can I get a sample salvo there. Thanks.
It's hard to see from over there, isn't it?
The closer one. Right?
Yep, we're going in E.
E.
So it looks like that brittle star left the vicinity when we picked up the rock, so
Hey, little shrimp wants to get his day in the sun. Did
there
you
you
see?
go. We're trying to be
Nice one.
good job.
Unbelievable. Yay.
Bravo.
Can I get a whoop whoop?
Oh, shucks.
Aw.
Looks like there's some more polish happening here on this.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if it's the polish that's coming
Why
and
are you saying
attracting
uh-oh,
the
Dan?
brittle stars,
that?
or
Why did you
the
say
brittle stars
uh-oh?
are doing it.
Oh, I locked myself out on the sample salvo thing.
Oh.
Oh, look, you were there. All you had to do is turn
I
it off.
know, but I
Watch,
lost.
Watch, watch.
Stop. Jesus.
Okay, let's see if we can find some fantastic coral communities.
Yeah, because all the rock.
Well, my work
the
here
house
is
are
done.
We have, yeah, we have almost all the, I think the rock
No, it's not. Bubble
storage
needs to
is
go back to
taken.
zero.
Right.
correct.
So could have used the force.
Yeah, we're loaded.
I had no eyeballs on it at all.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to use the force.
I know.
Kinda
No,
like
I
our-
don't. The
kinda like
force
our-
is not strong in me.
Kind of like our drawings and documentation. Sometimes you got to use the force.
Look at all those brittle stars just waiting to get in bed with you and crawl
Yeah.
right up to your neck and right
Well,
around
so-
your mouth.
so why are
Oh,
we on
deep
this
sleep.
Stop.
They're disgusting little creatures.
I don't know if they are. I think like crinoids would creep me out more.
Yeah, they fly.
They're weirder. Yeah, they fly.
You don't think the brittle stars can fly?
Is this now a lap around the room to say like which deep sea creature you're most icked out by?
Oh, man.
Mine are crabs. They're too spidery.
Anything squishy.
Yeah, the crabs.
Oh,
Have you
God.
seen the sea spiders?
Oh,
yeah,
watch
those
out
are the
for
ones
that.
that get me. The ones with the extraordinarily long legs. Those.
Yeah, crunchy
Ooh.
things aren't so scary. It's the squishy ones.
What's happening here? What am I hitting?
I mean, any number of giant rocks.
That's highly polished.
Oh, the
there.
Wow.
polished parts are awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to
I
say...
don't know if these guys are doing the work or the sediments are doing the work.
Wow.
North is the way we want to go, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't it seem too like there's a polished spot right next to a non-polished spot? It makes me think the sediment wouldn't do that. It wouldn't be so selective.
Yeah, it does seem like, to me, it did seem like almost like, well, the knobs were the polished part, right? So if they're sticking out, then they would be more polished.
I'm going to bring your head back to the north
Okie dokie.
slowly as I head to the north. We'll see if that's a good way to move, but I'm thinking by the sonar it is.
So
Is that
this
what
one
we're-
looks
we're
highly
gonna do with the ship
polished,
too?
right? There's parts of that one
What's
that look
that?
really
Yes.
polished.
We're
gonna do
Yeah,
with
the
the ship too?
sides.
Make a northerly move.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I think so. Not quite yet, but
There's a nice coral.
soon.
Yep. With some hitchhikers.
If you're just joining us, we are
Wait a minute, what time is it?
on a dive here
It's
in
like, we got like an hour left. Yep,
Right.
3 o'clock.
This guy is really occupied.
yeah. We're on a dive here in Papahanaumokuakea Marine Monument.
You might want to come down 5 there for this one. Sneaking around.
So Andrea, if you have these rock samples and you clean them off, are they that smooth underneath the sediment?
No,
No, so they're
there's
physically-
something's polishing them, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
or I mean, I can't quite tell because we're not totally zoomed in and I can't touch it. And a really polished rock will be smooth to the touch. And these, from this distance, look like that in comparison to the rocks around them. When we get these in the lab, no, they are not smooth to the touch.
Contact. thing there's a Nerf bar in the back of that vehicle. Oh, it's frustrating. Gonna have to come on top here. Oh no, I can go under. Sorry, I was trying to get a side-on shot there, but I can't do it.
No worries.
Look at that. See bubble cam there?
Yeah.
Overhanging polished rock.
Yeah. The amount that it's polished is really amazing.
Yeah, and it does seem to be the knobby features that are pointing out. So it's making me think that it's more sediment, the current picking up sediment and polishing them.
How hard is this rock? Like, how hard would it be to abrade?
It's
Oh, falls in there steep.
softer than quartz, softer than a granite, but pretty hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you say softer than quartz?
Yeah, softer than quartz probably, but still pretty hard.
Sorry, did you get your picture of the base there, or did I?
No, I got it. Thank you. Yeah.
Good
Zoom
look.
too.
Yep.
And these polyps are good close up too. They definitely look way different than the other polyps.
Are they different, or are they all just retracted?
I don't know.
I dusted it there, and I think he retracted when
Oh, it did?
I got the thruster wash from the vehicle when I was trying to slide around.
Do these look like those armored polyps that Steve was talking about in his presentation?
I can't tell.
I thought that was more microscopic structure.
Probably.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
The polishing really accentuates the pillowy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Sure
definitely does.
Can you feel a significant current down there, Gabby?
That, Dan might be able to tell you better.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a ripping current over the ridge here. I think we're good for another 30 north.
Yeah.
There's a big angular rock.
Straight north.
Get that one on the porch.
255.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Oh, look at
Whoa.
that
Yeah.
guy. He wants to come visit you at night.
Bridge, this is Nat.
I don't know if we should get you some coffee or take your coffee away. I'm not really sure what would be best
30
in this
meters,
situation.
bearing 360,
He's
please.
like, hi.
Thank you.
Even the boulders here are quite angular compared to other places.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Doesn't move when I push on it.
So if there's no light down this deep, normally when we aren't here with our big spotlights on Herc, why the bright colors?
I don't know. I think there was something about red color. I can't remember what it
Okay.
was.
I hope
The
you got that one.
biologist spoke
Here we go.
about.
Well,
I don't
red is
know.
the quickest to be absorbed, but down here, it's meaningless because there's no light at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, for creatures in the mesophotic zone or where you have a little bit of light, they would be black. They would be practically invisible if they're red.
So the red color must be completely incidental then, just a function of what they eat.
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe left over from ancestors who did live closer to the surface.
Yeah.
Seems a shame that nobody gets to see those beautiful colors except when we fly by with the lights.
Finally, some yellow on the sonar. Check that out. Cliff ahoy.
That looks a little unusual.
It's like maybe it's been eaten.
Any
Or is that a different organism on top?
any particular one you want to see there? The one in the middle? Left
Sure,
or
yeah,
right,
that
or all
looks
three?
good. Let's go after that one in the middle.
Roger.
It's like a truffula tree.
Sorry. It's on the top there. You can zoom in a bit there, Steve. That's good.
That brittle star looks like he's going to make a jump for it.
I'm assuming you got the still there?
Yeah,
Yes,
did you get a still
thank you.
of it?
Sure did.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, zoom in again, Steve. I'll zoom in on the top little flower there. Not all the way, is it?
That's full zoom there.
Roger.
Those polyps definitely aren't retracted.
Can you look down at all to that kind of barren stem?
Sure. Where the barren part, yeah, sorry.
Would that be considered black?
What's that?
I don't think so. I think this is another these Chrysogorgidae that are
Okay.
geniculata.
All right, great. Thank you.
So what do we think happened there on that coral? Something predated on it, or?
Looks like it. I can't
That's
tell,
my
but
vote, yeah.
yeah, that's my vote as well.
So the skeleton that was exposed there, that is not part of the living tissue. The living tissue are the colorful polyps on the outside, so the organism can continue to live. Unlike a tree, if you stripped off the living outer pieces, the top would die, but that's not the case here.
Kind of quick on this guy here while we're here. That's good. Let her get the overall grab.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
You want a close-up too?
Those look like squat lobsters to me.
Do a quick close-up for her there.
Do you see a squat lobster? Is that what you said?
I think so.
Oh, wild.
Oh, it is a squat lobster.
Oh, good eye.
Yeah.
Great.
It's about the same color.
Yeah,
he is the same color.
very camouflaged.
Did we get a picture
Go
of
for
him
it.
too?
Yeah, I'm grabbing him.
Okay. You can go wide, Steve. Well, there was a pen or a bamboo back there in the distance. I'm not sure if you want that. Otherwise, we'll head up the cliff here. Ooh, red on the sonar, finally. Yeah. Waiting for that all night. You can look up a little for us, Gabby. These are when the headlights come in good on Herc. So I think Trevor has moved one, but usually they'll light up the cliff there. Ah, thanks, Steve.
If you're just joining us, welcome. We are continuing our dive here on
Very
hhmm
big cliff.
Seamount. There's an extinct underwater volcano we think may have been erupting 70 to 90 million years ago. We're here to explore the geology and biology of this unexplored area. This is our second dive of this expedition. If you have questions, you can submit them on our website, nautiluslive.org. And as we are exploring and sampling here, we will get your questions as we can.
It's a very anticlimactic cliff there. I thought it was going to go vertical and then be sharp at the top with
What's
Up
that
tons
and
of
over.
corals. But
there's a coral in the middle, a pink coral.
that's similar to the one we just saw,
Yep.
Seem happy down
at
here.
least from my untrained eye.
Oh,
Do you
there's a
wanna
shrimp.
Close up on him, or can we keep going?
Hey,
Let's keep.
we can
I
keep
think
going.
we can keep going, yeah.
Okay.
We got that type seems to be happy around here.
Yeah,
Bridge that.
so these guys are
Something
genticulata.
over here I saw, I'm not sure what it was.
We move 30 meters, bearing 360.
There's a sponge straight ahead.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, Kate, I think we're good for another 30.
Putting it in right now.
Roger.
It's the
Thank you.
third one of those type it looks like we've seen this watch.
You drop down 5 for me, Gabby.
Does he have his own squat lobster there on the top?
yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
I think there might be a sea cucumber over there too.
Oh yeah, in the background. Good
Yeah.
eye.
Oh, wow.
What is that?
That's a brittle star on top.
Oh yeah, it's a brittle star on that.
Wow.
These things are so amazing.
Yeah.
They remind me of a lotus root.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not to brag or anything, but the Argus view is pretty great right now.
Oh, oops, sorry. Looking at Argus.
Possibly because Argus is very close to the bottom.
Still double digits. It's not close.
Yeah. Closer than normal.
Starting to see nodules again.
Yep. Sea cucumber.
Are you going for the sea cucumber?
Nice.
I was hoping to.
Yeah, I can
I can
pivot
come wide.
around and get both here.
That's one of those translucent sea cucumbers.
Yeah, it does look like we've got one fewer light looking upwards
Yeah, I
on
don't
Herc.
know what's going on there.
Got a headlight out.
It looks like where the lasers are, there might be a squat lobster in the bottom of the hole of the sponge. Or maybe it's just a, shrimp.
Shrimp.
Can you want to zoom in on the structure there for?
Sure. We're going for the sponge.
Yeah, see if we can see. Yeah, he's a little shrimpy.
Yep.
Is there anything in the red book about that, Gabby, or you want to put something in there?
About the headlight thing?
Yeah, it looks like one's not working.
Okay.
That's gorgeous, thank you.
All right, well, let's hop over here to the sea cucumber. We haven't seen one of those yet. Contact. Okay, Steve. It's like a purple blob.
Yeah, the color is amazing.
Yeah, gorgeous. So they filter food out of the sediment, is that right?
I don't know.
That sounds right, because when they poop, it's all sediment looking.
Yeah, I was asking Steve earlier if you could see its intestines, and he said, no, they're see-through, but that's sediment filling the intestine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good.
Is it going to move?
They leave sediment trails.
Where are you going, Herc? Where are you going? Okay.
Yeah, good, thank you.
That one up. What is
They,
it?
all the lights look like they're on. They just might be angled differently.
I don't know what he's done there. Can you zoom in on Argus real quick, Steve?
Sure. Do you need tighter?
Yeah, go a little tighter.
That forward-facing one on the port side is on. It just
Yeah.
wasn't glaring in the same way.
Okay. Off we go.
Roger.
We can tuck that craft in a little if you want.
Because Hercules was kind of drifting up and down, or Argus was drifting up and down, so we would only see the lights at a certain angle, right?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
I think if it was tilted a few degrees different, that might explain why we were seeing it different.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, Steve.
Or Trevor might have moved them because he doesn't like them.
Yeah, there's been definitely a lot of like sort of messing around with the lights.
You want to zoom in on that guy real quick while we're... Look, it's turning for you.